Shalom Israel, shalom, it's your brother Malak. Hopefully everyone is doing wonderful today. You know, family, let this sink in for a minute. I want you to let this sink in. Do you know that America had 246 years of free labor through slavery up until the time of the Civil War? At the time, there's about 4 million so-called African Americans enslaved, which was about 13% of the population. You find it ironic that we're 13% of the population today. Let that sink in for a minute. Also, the same system enacted statutes, acts, laws, saying that a slave, if they resisted whatever punishment that the slave master or the overseer would give them, if that slave died in that slave master or the overseer's care, that they would not be charged with a felony because it cannot be proven that there was malice involved or what have you. I want you to think about that for a minute. Now, it goes a little deeper than that, but again, just give you a rough overview of the mindset. And we see the same thing happening today with numbers of unarmed black men and women being killed or being murdered by the same system that enacted or that was birthed out of the slave patrol. Again, it's the same system. But the problem is we just really don't think about that. We can't really see it. But just let that sink in, family. 13% of the population at the time doing slavery and 13% of the population today. And the same system which was birthed out of the slave patrol and enacted the Casual Killing Act. Let that just sink in for a minute. With that being said, peace, love, shalom.